Has anyone seen Miss Miller's class? Oh wait, there you are. I missed you. I had so much fun with you last week and I'm back. Thank you for letting me come back. Last week we learned about the bear. Hello, this is my friend Bear. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for spending all that time learning about me. We're gonna start off today singing a song called the Tinkergarten Song, but I'm going to replace the word Tinkergarten with kindergarten because you are not in Tinkergarten, you're in kindergarten. So I want everyone to stand up, find a spot around your desk that works for you to be able to stand up and have some room around you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple seconds for Miss Miller to help you find a space, and then we're gonna sing a song. You guys ready? Okay, Ellie, this one's for you. Ellie requested that we sing this one. Okay, ready? Sparrow, sparrow, time to fly through the meadow, through the sky. Sparrow, sparrow, time to fly. Come to Tinkergarten. Oops, I meant kindergarten. Come to kindergarten. Let me see your big sparrow wings. Squirrel, squirrel, jump on down from the branches to the ground. Squirrel, squirrel, jump on down. Come to kindergarten. Ready for kitty cat? Kitty cat, sneaking past sneaking past like a lion through the grass. Kitty cat, sneaking past. Come to kindergarten. Bullfrog, bullfrog, waking up. Ooh. Stretch your legs and hop, hop, hop. Let me see your big hops. Bullfrog, bullfrog, waking up. Come to kindergarten. Ready for butterfly? Pretty, pretty butterfly, like a rainbow in the sky. Pretty, pretty butterfly, come to kindergarten. Let me see your dolphin. Ready to do big dives? Dolphin, dolphin in the sea, swimming quickly, swim to me. Dolphin, dolphin in the sea, come to kindergarten. Ready for my ninja? Make sure you have nobody around you because you're going to do a big kick. Don't kick anybody. Don't kick chairs or anything like that. Ready? Ninja, ninja, are you there? Yeah! If you are, then show me where. Ninja, ninja, are you there? Come to kindergarten. Fairy, fairy, are you there? If you're there, here, then show us where. Fairy, fairy, are you there? Come to kindergarten. Ready for my big dinosaur? Dinosaur, dinosaur, big and strong. Take a giant step so long. Dinosaur, dinosaur, big and strong. Come to kindergarten. Okay, this one's gonna be a cheetah. So you have to get ready to run really fast in your small little space. Don't go around the whole room. In your little space, I wanna see fast feet. Cheetah, cheetah, time to run. Ready, steady, 3, 2, 1. Cheetah, cheetah, time to run. Come to kindergarten. Very good, boys and girls. Excellent job. So as I said, last week we learned about the bear. Do you remember him? This week we're gonna learn about another living thing. And I'm gonna give you a reminder about the ones that are left. So we have the megalosaurus that's left. And the humpback whale, and the California condor, and the golden tortoise beetle, and the lion, and the mushroom, the earth, and the chipmunk. Okay, I'm going to give you some hints, and you have to guess which animal we're going to learn about today. This animal has pudgy cheeks, stripes, and a bushy tail, and scampers across the ground on the forest floor. This animal is an omnivore, which means it eats nuts, seeds, berries, mushrooms, and bugs. Yum. This animal can collect over 100 acorns in a day. That's a lot. Does that give you a good hint? This animal has special pouches in its cheeks to carry its food to its burrow or underground nest, to cache or store for winter. Okay? Do you know which animal we're going to talk about today? Which living thing? You got it. It's a chipmunk. Great job. Here's the book I'm going to read to you today. It's called Chipmunk's Hole. Look at his cheeks. What a talent. Lots and lots of nonfiction text features in here today. And I know that's maybe something that kindergartners don't learn, but I'd like you to pay attention and see if you can pick up any of those special text features. Okay, this is the table of contents. In a nonfiction book, this is where we find the different topics that we're going to learn about. Okay? That's pretty interesting. Let me arrange myself here so you guys can see really well. This is a heading. So this is going to tell us what this page is going to be about, or what the next couple pages are going to be about. Welcome to the chipmunk's home. It is summer in the woods. Suddenly, a chipmunk pops out of a hole between some rocks. The hole is the entrance to the animal's burrow. I see a bold word, which means it's important. Burrow. So we look over here, and here's a photograph of a burrow with a label that shows us that right here is the burrow. Deep underground, the chipmunk has been digging a new home. When its work is done, the chipmunk will sleep, eat, and stay safe in this secret hideaway. So we see here on the next page, here we have a chipmunk that's labeled, so it's telling us this is the chipmunk here. Here's the burrow entrance with a nice little label. And then we have a caption. The entrance hole to a chipmunk's burrow measures about 2 inches across. That's not very big, probably about that big. Pretty tiny, but they're pretty tiny creatures, so that makes sense. I see another heading. I spy with my little eye another heading. Check out a chipmunk. Chipmunks are a type of squirrel. Wow, I didn't know that. Bold word, squirrel, important. Some kinds of chipmunks live in burrows. Others make homes inside trees or logs. Eastern chipmunks dig burrows in woods, parks, and backyards. And then we have a map down here that shows us where eastern chipmunks live. And it looks like they live right here around us in North America, right on the East Coast and in central part of the United States. All right, and then we have the eastern chipmunk, and this is what he or she looks like. I'm sure you've seen these guys around, gals and guys. Sometimes eastern chipmunks dig burrows under people's garages or under tool sheds in the backyard. This adult eastern chipmunk is life-sized. Use a ruler to measure the length of its body. Describe what the animal looks like. Very interesting. So if we had a ruler right now, we would see that that's the exact size of a life-sized chipmunk. I see another heading. Busy builders. An adult chipmunk digs a cozy burrow where it lives all by itself. The little animal begins work by using its claws to dig an entrance. Then it digs a long tunnel, some rooms, and extra holes for going in and out. One of the rooms will be used as a bedroom. Others will be used for storing food. We have a little label here that's labeling the claws. Do you see the claws? Yikes, pretty sharp. And I think this page is super interesting. This is a map of a burrow. And so it shows us with these labels what all these little areas are. And then we have a caption up top and a caption down below, or a question. Okay, so it says here, extra holes. So this is just the extra holes to get in. So two ways to get in. And it looks like here's the entrance hole over here. Can you see that over by the shed? Here's a tunnel. And then we've got 3 rooms, or maybe 4 rooms. Okay, this is the food storage room over here. Another food storage room. We have a bedroom where he or she puts her leaves. And then we don't have a label over here, but this looks like maybe a 4th room. A chipmunk digs a burrow about 3 feet under the ground. That's about as long as a yardstick. Why do you think it's a good idea for a chipmunk to live underground? So I'm going to ask you that question. I want you to think about it. Why is it a good idea for a chipmunk to live under the ground? Think about that. Staying safe underground. Many animals hunt chipmunks for food. A secret underground home is a good place to hide from predators. I see a what? Bold word. A chipmunk must leave its burrow, however, to find food. If an animal tries to catch it while it's outside, a chipmunk can scamper back down its hole. A fox or pet cat will be too big to follow the chipmunk into its home. So that's your answer. It's a great idea for chipmunks to live underground because it's a safe place for them to live. A lot of their predators are too big to fit inside of their holes or their burrows, so that's super important. Chipmunk predators are the pet cat, the fox, the owl, and the coyote, all of which I don't think could fit into a chipmunk burrow. So I see some labels here, which tell us which each animal is, and then we have a title, chipmunk predators. So we know that these 4 animals are predators to the chipmunk. Small predators such as snakes might get into a chipmunk burrow through the entrance hole. If this happens, the chipmunk escapes out of one of the other burrow holes. So that's the function of having multiple entrances, or otherwise known as exits. Okay, so I'm sure chipmunks are used to having to scurry away if a predator like a snake comes down their burrow. Hungry chipmunks. At night, chipmunks sleep in their underground bedrooms. During the day, they look for food in the woods or backyards where they live. Chipmunks mainly eat seeds, nuts, and berries. They eat some of the food they find right away. They also bring food back to their burrows and put it in their storerooms. How do you think this chipmunk is carrying food? Look really closely. Chipmunk foods. So go ahead and look at this page. Lots of labels here. I see a caption and I see a heading. So heading, chipmunk foods. Nuts, snail, mushrooms, berries, seeds from bird feeders. Sometimes chipmunks eat mushrooms, bird eggs, and small animals such as insects, baby birds, and snails. Okay, it's going to tell us more about chipmunk cheeks. Chipmunk cheeks. Here's a heading. Chipmunks carry food in their cheeks. They have a pouch like a pocket inside each of their cheeks. The busiest time of year for these little animals is fall. Every day, each chipmunk carries hundreds of nuts and seeds back to its burrow. By the end of fall, a chipmunk may have thousands of nuts and seeds stored underground. Why do you think chipmunks store food for the fall in the fall? If you look over here, more labels, another caption. So this is a life-size beech nut. A chipmunk can stuff 32 beech nuts into its cheek pouches at once. This is a chipmunk in a storeroom. So in one of its rooms in its burrow, this is one of its storerooms where it's keeping all of the items for winter. A chipmunk's winter. Chipmunks store food in the fall because there's not much food around in winter. When winter comes, chipmunks go underground into their warm burrows to stay until spring. They spend the cold winter sleeping in cozy beds made from leaves. When they get hungry, they wake up and eat some food from their storerooms. What do you think will happen when spring comes and the weather gets warmer? Another photograph with a caption. In winter, a chipmunk may sleep for up to 2 weeks without waking to eat. So remember, a caption describes a picture or tells more about the picture or photograph. A burrow for babies. Spring is the time when chipmunks leave their burrows to look for food again. It is also the time when male and female chipmunks mate. Bold word, that's an important one, mate. About 4 weeks after mating, a female chipmunk gives birth to her babies in her burrow. She has 4 to 5 babies at once. The babies' eyes are closed and they cannot see. The mother chipmunk feeds the babies milk from her body. 3-week-old chipmunk. What a sweet little thing. And look at the caption. An adult chipmunk weighs about 3 ounces. That's the same weight as 15 quarters. A newborn baby chipmunk weighs less than 1 quarter. Oh my goodness. Meet a chipmunk family. Heading. Chipmunk babies do not go outside the burrow until they are 6 weeks old. By this time, the babies have fur and their eyes are opened. They look like an adult, but they're smaller. The babies are ready to eat nuts, fruit, and other adult foods. In about 2 weeks, each young chipmunk will go off and dig its own burrow. Caption. or label rather, a baby chipmunk eating a strawberry. It's more of a caption, I would say, than a label. And then a caption here, a chipmunk baby begins to grow fur at 10 days old. Its eyes open after 30 days. Then we have a label here, baby chipmunks. Labels are kind of short and they're just mentioning what each item is. A caption is sort of like a description. Tells a little bit more information about the picture. Science lab, be a chipmunk scientist. Imagine you are a scientist who studies chipmunks. Write a report to tell other people all about a chipmunk's home. Use the information in this book to tell you. Draw pictures to include in your report. And when you are finished, present your report to family and friends. Here are some words that you can use when writing or talking about chipmunk homes. Burrow, tunnel, leaves, storeroom, entrance hole, predators, nuts, claws. Read the questions below and think about your answers. You can include some of this information in your report. How does a chipmunk build its home? What rooms are in a chipmunk's home? Why is it a good idea for chipmunks to live underground? And how does a chipmunk get ready for winter? Science words, or otherwise known as the glossary, which is those bold words are typically found at the end in what's called the glossary, or science words. In this case, the heading is science words. Burrow, a hole or tunnel dug by an animal to live in. Mate, to come together in order to have young. Predators, an animal that hunts or eats other animals. And squirrel, a rodent with a bushy tail that lives in burrows or trees. And that's all I've got for you today, folks, but I look so forward to seeing you next time where we learn about another living thing. Thank you so much for having me. Bye.